Welcome to another sewing project, Creative Minds, where I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful, classy and chic skirt that you see here. I made this with an African print and I used two different prints to mix this up. If you're interested in learning how to make this, then do well to stick to the end, as I'll be showing you step by step on how to go about making this beautiful skirt. This skirt can be worn as a corporate skirt, or it can also be worn to a nice event, whichever you want to wear it to. So do well to watch this video to the end. Don't forget to comment, like and share, and I'll also be in the comment section to answer any questions that you might have on this tutorial. Let's get right into it, guys. So I'm gonna head to fold my fabric using the widest parts, which is the hip I'm working with for this tutorial. I fold it in two, and next I'm going to be marking my hip points, and I'm going to also be marking the skirt length. So what I marked is my starting point, which is going to be serving as my waistline. Then I'm going to be adding 1 inches band to this skirt, so that's why I'm measuring. I placed my tip on my waistline 1.5 inches like I did here. So next, at that point, I'm going to measure my round waist measurement. Then I'm going to be adding extra 1 inches for my darts and 1.5 inches for my joining allowance, so that's a total of 2 inches at the waistline. Then at my hip point, I measure my round hip measurement, divide by 4, and I added 1.5 inches for allowance. Then what I have at my hip point is I minus 1 inches from there, and I imputed it at the hemline of my dress, of the skirt, sorry. So the next step now is to connect all the lines, just like I'm doing here, all the way down to the length of this skirt. I think the length that I used for this skirt was about 37 to 40 inches. So you can make yours shorter or longer, whichever way you want it to be. So next, I'm just going to go ahead and cut out for this is the front part of the skirt, and I'm going to place this on the back part to be able to also trace out the back for the skirt. So I'm going to fold for the back piece, for the back panel, and I left about 1 inches for my zipper allowance for the back. Then I'm just going to be tracing out exactly what I have in the front part for the back as well. So I'll just cut it out neatly. Then I'll open up my zipper after notching it, just like I'm doing here. So then for the front of the skirt, if you observe, I went down by 0.5 inches at the upper part. This is to enable my band sit properly on my skirt by the time I'm done sewing it. So I'll just take that out, and the next step now is to go ahead and cut out for my lining. I'm going to be cutting for the front and the back lining, as well as I'll be using this to turn over my skirt. So I'll do this for both sides. So after doing that, the next step now is to determine where we want our design. So this is the part where you decide if you want the slit to be at the left side or at the right side. So I went ahead to mark my knee length, which is about 22 inches. Then at the down part, I measured 4 inches out. Then I went up again by 2 inches. It depends on how open you want the slit to be. So after doing this, I marked a straight line and I went out by ½ an inch, just to give it that curve. I also went ½ an inch at the top as well. Then I'm going to go ahead and curve the opening just like so and mark it, so that when I'm cutting it out with my scissors, it will be like a guide. So I'll open it up now like I did here, and I'll go ahead and cut out. So I'll cut it exactly the way I'm cutting it here, and I'll do same for the lining as well. So if you want yours to be if you want the exposure to be higher than how mine turned out to be, after measuring your knee points, and remember at my knee points, which is 22, I went up again by another 2 inches. So that's from my waist to my slit is from about 20 inches. So you can decide to measure 18 inches or 19 inches for you to begin the slit from. Depends totally on you. So I'm just going to trace it out with my lining as well, and if you observe, my lining is 1 inch shorter than my main fabric. So when I'm joining it, I'm going to join it this way, and it will fold, or it will come out like looking like it's folded. I hope you understand how I mean. So after stitching it, I'm just going to go ahead and notch it all the way. You can see how I stitch my lining on the fabric. You should already be familiar with this process. So I'm just going to go ahead and notch, give it a very good notch all the way. So at this point, like I said, you can determine if you want to increase the slits for your skirts if you are not satisfied with how it's looking, if you want it higher than the way mine was looking. But for me, 20 inches was okay. So this is how yours should look like after turning over your lining piece. So I'll do the same for the back piece as well. I'll go ahead and turn it over with my lining. So at this point, I'll just give it a good press so that it laps very well. So this is the back piece. I'll also go ahead and stitch my lining to it. I'll stitch my lining first, then I'll turn it and stitch it all the way straight, just the same way that I did for the front. So after stitching my lining, this is what it looks like again. So I'll just go ahead and trim off any excess I might have. I'll trim it out neatly, then I'll turn it over. I'll give my skirt a very good press, and I'll come back to show you the next step. So if you're here to subscribe to my channel, do well to hit the subscription button and also turn on your notifications so you'll be notified whenever I post new tutorials. And if you have any question, just like I said earlier at the beginning of this video, I'll be in the comment section to answer any question you might have regarding this tutorial or any of my tutorial videos. So after giving it a good press, so for the back, the next step now is to go ahead and measure where I want my zipper to begin with. I'm going to be using a short zip for this dress, and remember our slit is already in front, so there won't be any need for us to have a slit at the back. So I'll just measure the points where my zipper will stop. Remember, I'm going to be adding 1 inch band to this dress, and I'm going to go ahead and close up these points. So after stitching this point, I've closed up the back skirts. You can see how neat it's looking. So I'll bring my front piece, which I've already also ironed and put in place. Then I'm going to measure around my slit so that I will know how long the design I want should be. Mine was about 27 inches, so I'll go ahead and keep it aside. The next step now is to measure the print you're going to be working with. If you're working with the same print, fine. So what I did is to cut out African print. I have about 47 inches long, and I have about 5.5 inches wide for the first one, and the second one I have 4.5 inches wide and the same length. So I'm going to be putting this together. I've already closed up all sides of this. I'll put it together and I'll run a gather stitch at the center all the way to the other side. So after running a gather stitch, I'll go ahead and gather this. So remember, I measured my slits to be 27 inches by when I measured the skirt. So now I'm going to gather it to exactly 27 inches. So I'll keep doing this and gather it neatly to 27 inches. So try not to rush this part so your thread don't end up cutting, then you will start all over again. So after doing that, I went ahead to measure it, and what I have was the 27 inches. So now I'm going to bring it and place it on the slit part, and I'm going to go ahead and place it like this. Then I'll go ahead and stitch on it all the way to the other side at the center. So this is what it looks like by the time I stitched that point. So what I stitched was the points where I inserted, where I sewed the gather stitch on. So just stitch it on it. So now is to bring my skirts, my back piece of my skirts together, and I'm going to measure it, input the measurement I'll be working with, and I'll close up the sides of my skirts. So I insert my hip measurement, insert my waist measurement, and I'll just go ahead and connect it all the way down. Then I'll go ahead and close up my skirt. After closing up my skirt, the next step now is to work on our band. I forgot to tell you that before I close up my skirt, I went ahead to insert my darts, and I stitched my darts in place for both front piece and also the back piece. So please don't forget to do that. So I'll measure for my band, and I'll go ahead and cut out my band. I'm also using the same fabric I used for the design at the front, and my band is exactly 1 inch, just the way I wanted it. So you can do more than 1 inch, you can do 1.5 or 2 inches depending on you. So I was done fixing my band. So the next step now is to serge every part of any rough edges you might have. You can just go ahead and weave them, and the next step is to basically fix my zipper, and that's basically all for this tutorial. I hope you learned something, and I hope you'll be trying it. Don't forget to like, share and comment, and I'll be seeing you in my next tutorial video. Bye.